Hey guys, welcome back to Regenerative Performance. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately on this hamstring pain that a lot of athletes get and what they can do about it. So today we're just gonna look a little bit about this glute, hamstring, calf, this posterior chain, and some different things that we can do to help alleviate pain so you can get back into practicing and not be so concerned or whatever about this pain. So the first thing we want to talk about is that we have to look at the posterior chain as a whole chain and not just address where we're having pain. That's one of the misconceptions that a lot of athletes have is they say, oh, I hurt here, so I need massage here, I need to get on a foam roller here or a lacrosse ball, when there's so many other factors that go into play with where we're experiencing pain. And so one of the things is that we have referral patterns. So you might be having tightness up here in the upper glute that might refer down here. So without addressing this, you're never gonna get rid of the pain here. And the same thing goes for the calf. And I mean, you can look up Travell and Simons and see the different pain referral patterns from muscles and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna show you a couple different mobility exercises you can do today to see if that can address some of your hamstring issues. So the first is actually one of my favorite hamstring mobility exercises. And so here we've got a squat rack. So I'm gonna hop onto the bar here, and I'm gonna put a considerable amount of weight into my leg, and I'm gonna actually floss through the tissue. So I'm putting pressure down through the bar, and I'm extending out my leg in order to create a sliding surface of the muscles underneath the fascia and the skin. And I'm trying to break up some of those fascial adhesions. So you can get high up into the hamstring here. You can even rotate a little bit and get kind of the adductor junction, which is the inside of the thigh here. You can work that. You can come down to the muscle belly. You just find those areas that just don't feel great, and then you can work through those. You can even come down kind of towards the knee and get the medial and the lateral aspect where the muscles, the hamstring muscles, are kind of crossing over and attaching. So you get those. So spend a couple minutes on each leg getting this. And then let's look at the high hamstring. So this one is slightly different and important to do because we sit on our butts all day long. We compress that tissue, it gets all matted down. Then you go to exercise and you got your muscle fibers and your fascia and your skin, they're not sliding well. So we need to unglue that tissue. So take your ball and you're gonna sit it right beneath your sits bone, right? Your ischial tuberosity. From here, you're gonna find a gnarly spot, and instead of extending like we were doing on the bar, you're actually going to be tight. You're gonna brace like you're doing like a box jump, and you're actually gonna bend forward, and you're gonna tilt that pelvis as you do that, and that's gonna clean up some of the tissue in there and free up any restrictions. So it's important to make sure you're not just finding one spot that's painful, but you're actually going through a couple different motions in different areas and seeing what you can find. So spend about 2 minutes on this one on each side. And then the last one for today is we're gonna address the glutes. So the glutes are starting on the top of the iliac crest here, and they're coming down and they're inserting onto this IT band, and then also the fascia is running with the hamstrings. So for that one, you're gonna come on down, you're gonna take your ball, and then you're gonna shift your weight, and now you're gonna find kind of that junction on where the glute is running into the hamstring and the IT band. You're gonna find that, and then you're gonna do what we call contract and relax. So with that, you're gonna find that spot that's a little gnarly, and then you're gonna contract your glute. So I'm actually gonna push my knee down to the ground. My glute's firing right now. I'm gonna hold that 3-4 seconds, and then I'm gonna relax, and you'll feel that ball sink into the tissue a little more. So now I'm gonna move to a different spot, and contract, relax. Again, trying to find those areas that I don't normally get to with my stretching and kind of the other foam rolling work that I'm doing. So contract, relax. So spend another 2-3 minutes on each side for that. So we got 2 minutes on the bar, we got 2 minutes on that high hamstring, we got 2 minutes on the glute. I mean, in reality, you're looking at 15 minutes. So do that, unglue your glutes, and try and just free up that posterior chain and see if it makes a difference in your hamstring pain. See you next time.